Good morning, NE10 fans. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee with the Commish. I'm Steve Lewis here with Julie Ruppert. Julie, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Steve.
I've got the snowflakes on the coffee mug today. It's getting awful cold.
Feels like winter
in
out
Connecticut.
there.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And a lot of things going on around the league. And so thank you for joining us.
Sure.
We'll hop right in. Exciting news this week for the NE10 surrounding the academic success rate report from the NCAA. Once again, the NE10 leads all Division II conferences in ASR at 89% and actually sets a Division II record for the second straight year. What is ASR for people who don't know, and what does it mean for the NE10 to be a perennial leader in this area?
Well, thanks, Steve. And what a great story it is to tell in the midst of all this, to be able to focus on some really positive outcomes. And that, the ASR is academic success rate. So it's measuring the percentage of our student athletes that are persisting to graduation within 6 years of entering their college or university. So a collective accounting of that, over 5,000 of our student athletes graduating within that period of time at an 89% rate is just amazing. It's well above both the D2 national average and, as you just said, bests our own record. And, it's truly a measure of the emphasis and the importance that our schools place on our student athletes' success in the classroom and what being on their campuses at all 14 of our member institutions means. They're there to get their degree. They're there to participate and experience the lessons in athletics. But when all put together, that package between 4 and 6 years later, for them to be graduating with a degree and be ready for life beyond college and be ready to be, strong contributing members of our society speaks a lot. And to see that number be nearly 90% is just incredible.
And this is nothing new for the NE10. It's been either in first place or tied for first place, I think, 7 of the last 8 years. What do you think it is, though, about just the NE10's culture in general at the institutional level that has resulted in this success over a long period of time?
I think overall, Steve, I think the commitment that our institutions have to place a value on higher education and a real commitment to on the institutional part to see these things through, to shepherd these students from year one through to graduation. And you're right. There's challenges, I'm sure, with every journey of every student athlete, but I think our institutions, our presidents remain truly committed to the notion that, the academics matter. And it's our strongest positive is that we have a fit for everybody, both academically and athletically. And I think then when you find that, people stay and they graduate, and then they are successful in their careers after they're gone from the NE10.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, thank you for that. Thank you for that background on ASR. And here we are 6 days away from Thanksgiving. What are your Thanksgiving plans this year?
It's keep it small, right? We're all doing our part, as we like to say on all of our social media accounts. I think, we had 13 of our 14 institutions operating in person instruction this fall. And, as they all break for Thanksgiving, none of our institutions will be back until the second semester. And I think we'll look back and say, everybody did their part to keep the engine of higher ed moving forward. None of it looked like what we were used to, but I think we all had Thanksgiving as this target to get to for the health of the institutions and for the health and safety of everyone on campus. And I couldn't be more proud of, again, the effort it took, whether it was testing, whether it was, masking up, whether it was, taking classes remotely. Everybody experienced change this semester. And I think as we head into Thanksgiving, we're just thankful, right? We're thankful for the opportunity that we're still planning for things to occur and a return to competition in January. And so I'm going to look at next week as an opportunity to take a deep breath and get ready for what's ahead, because we all know, fingers crossed, that they'll, that there's a return to competition. And again, similar to this semester, it won't be easy, and it won't be without its hard work ahead. But I, for one, am looking forward to some turkey and some downtime and some, not having any Zoom calls, and this opportunity to spend time with a small group of family.
Absolutely. Hopefully this will be one of the last Zoom calls you have for a little while.
Right.
Well, Julie, thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, Steve, and to all of our NE10 family. Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.